Set. Ready. Let's go. Lasso. Ready. Moves.
The bounce house, and it's easy to see why they call it that. Home of the Knights of UCF. What do you think about that? And this crowd is ready for a big one. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Offense getting set for first. Looking to move it through the air. Moving away from pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Got room at the 35. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He rifles one deep to the left. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Knights. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Backed up at their own 13-yard line, it's first down. On the run, it's Montgomery. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And stampeding through the defense. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. The Knights are rolling down the field. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. They go to the counter. Breaks the tackle. Makes him talk to the hand. He has 60 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the draw. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time. He's going to run it. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF! Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You could see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger race. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Knights! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Pulls his way forward. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Pittman. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quick pass on the fly motion. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll leave it with him. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. He's got a fresh set of downs.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Here it is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Afterburners coming. Touchdown, UCF! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain them.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Shows him the stiff arm. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He's going to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to find his man in the middle. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's right on target. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback extends the play. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCF!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Jackrabbit. Set. Hut. Slab. Hut. Here we go. Ready. Easy. Hut. Cobra. Ready. Here we go. 42 Spider. Ready. Come on, set. Ready. Here we go. Easy. Go.
Welcome, everyone, to Pasadena, California, and the Rose Bowl in the shadow of the San Gabriel Mountains, Arroyo Seco, also home to the UCLA Bruins, and it just doesn't get much better than this. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the UCLA.
Got it.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go and make a statement today.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Out of the gun to give to the back. At the 45, on his way. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Knights have their offense in high gear. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Off play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. looking for space to the left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Offense gets set for second down. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets the first down and more. That is frustrating for a defense for a quarterback to beat you with his feet. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Still running at the 40. He'll work his way down to the 28. He now has 79 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game, running the football.
He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get. Pick up that first down.
There's so many of these read plays with quarterbacks because they're so smart and they're so athletic now. He makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the first down, new set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UCF!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Finds a crease at the 20. Off he goes. He's at the 40. The 20, inside the 10, and he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Knights! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Unloads it downfield. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Ingram. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give from the gun. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I love this.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to have your big boys up front, creating you some time, buying you some time, and he starts all the way on the right side, comes to the left. What do you have to see? You have to see the coverage as you come across the formation. He runs to green grass, finds space, QB leads him. Nice.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And they can hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throwing right. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
He lets it fly. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Makes the grab. It's Fox. Touchdown Knights! Reeled it in and just made the house call. If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short.
Third down coming.
They go to the ground. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1.
And obviously,
the offense set for a first down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He rifles one deep down the middle. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Got it behind the line. It's Montgomery. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Fires it down the seam. Finds a man in the middle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Buys a little time. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. This is a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. At the 40, there he goes. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
there's just not a lot of great play calls, guys.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, UCF! And the route is on.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
They got it away from the shadow of their own goalpost, now out past the 20 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for room, it's Montgomery. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator?
Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Still running at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's got room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. Stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal for the offense. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Knights! And the beatdown has ensued.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. Across the 25, he's got room. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Touchdown, UCF! And the punishment has been extended. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
He's going to take off. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. The Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him stopped after a 2-yard...